Alright, so we made it up to camera location number 1. It's kind of a jungle in here, as you can see, so it's kind of hard to say where the elk are gonna go, but you can see there's a trail here, a few elk tracks going out to this meadow here. So Dad's gonna kick out a spot for the salt block, and I'm gonna put it on this dead tree here, angled just like that. We'll see what kind of elk we can get on it. Come back in March and check it. Getting the rock sawed out. What's the strategy behind putting it on the stick there?
Just to keep it off the ground for now. And snow's 6 inches, it'll still be above it.
You think that'll work?
Oh yeah.
There's the camera. About what, 8 yards away? Alright, first camera is set. Stealth cam G45 is up. We locked it in. Most likely nobody's gonna ever find it, but you never know. Got the salt block there. It's pretty fresh snow. There are tracks still in the snow, even though it's only a couple days old. But I'm assuming there'll be a lot more elk move in here. This is kind of the first or second big snowstorm they had, and there's still not that much snow. So here's some elk tracks here. Hopefully we get some big old elk on camera. We shed hunt this area pretty hard, so it'd be cool to get some of them on camera, or some of the ones that we don't get on camera. Got about 2 hours left of light, another hour walk, and we want to put out at least 1 or 2 more cameras on this other trail. So we're gonna book it over to the edge where the trail is, and so try to get them out. Getting cleated up, going down the this trail here that the animals take out. Gets pretty nasty, so we're gonna take cleats. It's gonna get dark here soon. We're gonna put another camera down here in the bottom. Hopefully there's enough light to see. It should be good enough though. How they look.
That'll work.
Nice. Get this camera out and then head back to camp, and tomorrow we'll head out to a new area, put a couple more out. Alright, camera number 2 is out. There it is right there. It's angled along this trail. We got a little salt block right there, and it goes over to there. Kind of a little funnel where they take this trail up to the top. We are done for the day though. Gonna try to make it down. Hopefully these cameras work, nobody takes them, and we get some big bulls on camera. Alright, so it is nighttime now. As you can see, we're in the titanium goat tent, the teepee style. You guys probably seen that video. If you haven't, I'll put a link below. But it is pretty cool tent. It's got the wood burner popping. We just got in it. My Uncle Johnny, he came down and he's staying in his tent, or his trailer. So we were in that for a while, but now we're out here. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty cold out. Not as cold as it was earlier today, so I think it'll get cold tonight at some point, and the temperature will drop, and in the morning it'll be freezing cold. But this thing's starting to pop and really get going now. We got 1 camera out. We have I have 3 more cameras I brought down, and I have 2 spots I can think of I want to put one out at. And then, so if I have a leftover, I found another spot on the way out today that I want to put one. So yeah, just fun trip, kicking it in the cold. It's the end of December, almost January. Nobody's out here. It's gonna be fun. I hope these cameras work well. and we could get some cool pictures of these elk down here that I shed hunt for, or up here. Yeah, we will check back in the morning. Alright, camera location number 4 is out now. Let's show you guys what we got. We got a Stealth Cam G34 up, and then we got the rock salt right there by that green bush. Elk are hopefully going to migrate up out of this stuff, and we will get pictures of them. Not quite where I was thinking, but it looks like a good spot. We also put out another camera earlier today on a good trail. Should get elk. Looks like some of the elk walked through here already. This is kind of the first big snow, and so a lot of the elk are still high, but they will come down, and if they don't, the cameras will tell us, and we'll know how to do it over again next year, how to do it better. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to put out one more camera, don't quite know where, and then maybe walk around a little bit today and then head home. Fun day so far though. All right, we are here I am here. Dad and my dad and uncle are back at camp at trail cam spot number 5. Found this one. I'm thinking about putting it on this tree here. Then we've got this wash right here that comes down. So I thought that'd be a cool picture here with this game trail where the elk take it, and then they cut that way and then down into some burns where they'll eat in the wintertime. Probably bed up in here, and then I got some burns behind me where they're gonna want to eat, and they're already here. I mean, you can see their tracks where they've been cruising through right here. But I was just thinking that it'd be a good little camera spot to put on that tree, put a salt here in case maybe it'll get them to stop for some pictures. All right, just got it put in. There it is, taking the pics. I'm just gonna put my arms up about as high as I can to imitate an elk. Tip of his antlers. Feels really weird. I don't know if any of you guys do this to make sure the camera's on and it's gonna get everything, but I feel weird doing it. It's fun, and it's funny to look at the pictures when you check it, but it's always good to kind of check it, see how far left and right it's going, up and down. All right, it's perfect now, so I'm gonna slide that SD card back in, put it on to custom. We'll go through, make sure everything's right. My phone broke, so I don't know the date and time, but I'm gonna assume it's correct. 10 megapixel, 15-second delay, just because I want to get them walking, and then right there, and it's a 16 gig, so it should be okay. 2 photos. Never know if the first one's blurry or not. You never know if they were running. Everything should be good. Menu, I got it set. It is ready to rock and roll. 25 seconds till it will take a picture. Put that bad boy back in. I love trail cameras, but man, do they give me anxiety not knowing. You never know what'll happen with electronics, but that's why I do like the Stealth Cam, because I haven't had that really any problems using them in the past couple years. So that's why I've primarily used them. Let's see if we get that lock in there. It's locked on, it's ready to go. I think we're gonna get some cool pictures. We'll clean this up. Alright, that marks the end of the hunt, or scouting trip, whatever you'd want to call it. Got 5 trail cameras out, and I think it's going to be March, 2 months from now, when we come back to check them. So hopefully we got some great pictures on them. That's what we're hoping for. Love coming down to this area, or out to this area, kind of far, but it's just cool to get out of town and, you know, check out some new country and shed hunt. We love it out here. It's hard to get to know it all. There's so much area, but definitely a fun thing. But now I just want to say I'm going to refuel. So after a couple hard days of hiking, carrying trail cameras and salt blocks around, I take this during and after I take this supplement. Refuel it's by Warrior Fuel Hunt. Sorry if my fingernails are dirty, don't look at them. By Warrior Fuel Hunt, Warrior Fuel supplements. What we have in there is branch chain amino acids, glutamine, a hydration matrix. So everything you need as an endurance athlete, hiker, hunter, as anything really, to replenish your body and keep you going. So you're going to keep hydrated, rebuild muscle, and give you a little bit of energy to keep going, you know, on the mountain. So I like to throw them in my pack. I just put them in my bino case here. I got a bunch. It's tiger's blood, so it's almost like you're drinking a snow cone. I'm gonna down this and head back to camp. We'll have dinner and head out tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that is good. And it's cold because it's cold outside. So yeah, you guys, definitely check it out. Great product. Gonna be doing a lot more with Warrior Fuel Hunt. Warrior Fuel Hunt separate from Warrior Fuel as time goes. But gonna go back to camp now, take the 4-wheeler trail out. Might be the last one to take this 4-wheeler trail this winter, because the snow comes and it gets kind of muddy and hard to get around in here. But back to camp, eat a little bit, and head home. Unfortunately, head home, but get back to moose shed hunting. That'll be fun. And deer, they're going to be dropping another month, so stay tuned. We'll get some more videos out. Thanks for watching, guys.